Hi, it's Rick Aranda with Legend Brands. I'm finally home, and I'm excited to be able to talk today about the Peak. We're going to be doing some demonstrations of it, running it up and that, and then we're going to get a little bit more in depth onto why I'm actually starting to fall in love with this thing. What we're going to do is we're going to go and actually put it into real world situation, do some cleaning. Going to use the Ultra Pack Extreme. So let's go ahead and get a look at this thing. Let's run it up and let's see why you might want to add the Peak 500 to your arsenal. Get this, okay, it's about a 5-minute setup time plus pre-spray and that, so I'm just doing a little small area here. But I'll tell you what, man, from that 5-minute setup time, I went back outside, checked the gauges, already at 500 PSI running the 6-jet titanium. We're at optimum heat. So, of course, it's probably going to go down a little bit once we start consuming some water, but I don't anticipate it going much lower. My first impressions, I'm pretty impressed with the suction that it's providing. Man, that suction is just, it's right there. I mean, it hits. What I do feel is I'm definitely getting hot on the tube here. That's how I always kind of tell where I'm getting the heat, is you feel that coming back through. So that's pretty good. That's exciting. I'll tell you, the byproduct of that engine at 31 horsepower, man, this heat is just crazy. Stainless steel heat exchange coil. This is cool. I'm excited, man. I'm real excited about what this thing's doing. You can kind of hear the airflow on here. We're only about 75 feet from the actual machine itself. And let me see if I can cover this vacuum real quick. Cover that vacuum. You can barely even hear that machine operating. I mean, I think that's huge. I love that. We had a blower go through, somebody doing maintenance over there. That thing was way louder than this Peak. The key that I think on here too, just the ease of operation. No choke. You don't have to worry about a choke. Has the automatic kick on because of the electronic fuel injection. And I'll tell you, what's cool is if you're out there working and you're looking at getting into a Peak, cool thing is it is a California compliant model now, because we have so many units already out of California. They're commenting about how fuel efficient it is. What we're seeing right now, at least in our testing, is right around a gallon of fuel an hour. That's another little thing to consider when you're purchasing your next truck mount. Wow, I gotta tell you, pretty impressed with this unit itself. Very impressed. Couple things are real quick notes that I kind of, just for me, my mechanical instincts are kind of telling me this is going to be a great hit, a big hit, because as I said, the engine on there didn't even bog down at all. Didn't even feel like there was a load on the engine itself. So that to me tells me that we once again did kind of a ProChem DNA thing, which is over-engineer, make it last for longevity. You know, over-engineer, which means just put a higher horsepower for the availability that's necessary for the machine so that you can last quite a bit longer. Stainless steel heat exchanger coil, that thing was holding up to the heat like you couldn't believe. It was maintaining about 220. Not too cold out here today, but it's still not bad. But to put it all together, the Ultra Pack Extreme tied in with the Peak 500 is just, I'm pretty impressed, and it fits such a perfect price point. It's right in between the big boys and the medium level units. So get out there to your distributor, ask them to get it on their floor, see if you can get one running. If you could hear that thing running, you'll be sold. Thanks a lot, guys, and I'll tell you what, man, we'll be seeing you soon. Have a good day.
The Ninja Classic 200 and 500. The Ninja Classic is the world's #1 CSA approved portable extractor. With multiple options for vac motors to pumps, it's no wonder that the esteemed Ninja Classic is the #1 portable extractor that all professional carpet cleaners want. Your Ninja comes standard with many great features, like a swivel lid for those confined areas, a large 10-gallon recovery tank and fresh water tank, A large 1.5-inch dump valve for ease of emptying your machine. A brass quick connect for your solution hose. 4-inch swivel caster front wheels and 8-inch large non-marking rear wheels for ease of maneuverability. With a large built-in rear and 2 front mounting handles, it's easy to move your machine up and down stairs and into your vehicle. A Kingston primer valve for priming your pump, and a heavy-duty pressure regulator to adjust your pressure. Standard on the Ninja 500 and an option on the Ninja 200, a large and easy-to-view pressure gauge. All this in a rotor mold housing for durability. To start using your machine, if your machine comes with dual cords, make sure to plug your machine into 2 different circuits to avoid tripping circuit breakers. Next, fill your fresh water tank with fresh, clean, warm to hot water, then add the correct amount of detergent or rinsing agent to your water for the amount of water you put into your fresh water tank. To prime your pump before use, make sure that the pressure regulator is turned down to a lower PSI pressure setting. For the Ninja 200 model, switch both vac motor buttons to the on position. Ninja 500, switch the one vac motor button to the on position. Press and release the primer valve to relieve any pressure on the water lines and pump head prior to turning on the pump. Switch your pump switch to the on position. Completely cover the vac hose port and squeeze the primer valve for about 30 seconds while keeping the hose port blocked. After about 30 seconds, release the primer valve and uncover the vac port. The pump button to the off position. Switch your vac motor buttons to the off position. To begin cleaning with your machine once the pump has been primed, connect your vac hose to the recovery lid. Connect your solution hose to the quick connect port. Connect the other end of your vac hose to your wand. Connect the other end of your solution hose to your wand. Switch your vac motor buttons to the on position. Switch your pump button to the on position. If your machine comes with the heat option, switch the heat switch to the on position. Adjust your pressure to the desired pressure by turning the pressure regulator clockwise right to increase pressure and counterclockwise left to decrease pressure. You are now ready to clean with your machine. Once your machine is full or you finish cleaning, turn off the heat, turn off your pump, and turn off your vac motor. To empty the machine, disconnect the solution hose, attach the 45-degree elbow to your dump valve, and place a pail underneath the dump valve. To empty, simply pull up the lever on the dump valve. Once the recovery tank is empty, take off the vac hose, twist the recovery lid 90 degrees left or right, and lift up. Pour in clean, fresh water into the recovery tank to rinse it out, making sure to have a pail underneath the dump valve to catch the exiting water. Once the recovery tank is clean, simply close the valve to the dump valve. Lastly, put your recovery lid back on by placing it 90 degrees to center and twisting back to center. The Ninja Classic, the professional carpet cleaning portable extractor.